Hey everybody, so today I'm just going to be doing a quick run through of my story and kind of what I've been doing. So back in November I got a hold of a book called Body Clutter, written by Martha Seeley and Leanne Ellie, and it was just a phenomenal book, great book. One of the things they talked about was there are 3 areas to health, and if you want a healthy lifestyle, you need to be healthy in these 3 areas. And the 3 areas are food, movement, or exercise, and attitude. And that really clicked with me because I've always thought of fitness as being just about exercise and food, and that's what I've always focused on. But when you think about it, really a good attitude is the key to successfully building a healthy lifestyle. Without a good attitude, we're not going to want to make good eating choices. We won't want to get up in the morning to exercise because we really just don't care. So, it was a great book. It gave me a whole new perspective on fitness. I highly recommend it. So I spent the month of November reading through that, got really inspired, pretty psyched up. And then early December, I was doing Wii Fit and did the weigh-in, and I weighed 143 pounds. Now, I know for most of you, you're probably like, I would love to weigh 143 pounds. But for somebody as short as me, I'm only 4'10", that's a lot of weight. That's about 30 pounds overweight. So I was kind of freaked out at first, but seeing that number and then just having read through Body Clutter, I decided, you know what, it's time for a change. And so here's what I did. I decided, okay, I'm only going to set 3 goals. And those 3 goals are all I'm going to worry about. Because in the past, I've tried to go all hardcore health, like eat like a nutrition nut, exercise like an athlete, and it's never worked. I've never stuck, in the past, I've never stuck with any of my plans for more than 2 weeks. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to take baby steps and slowly build good habits, because that's something you haven't tried yet. So I set 3 goals, 1 to tackle each area of health that Martha mentions in her book. So for attitude, I decided, okay, I'm going to tackle my perfectionism, because that's one of the big things that's really held me back in the past, is the attitude of I'm going to do it perfect or not at all. So through December, I really just drilled it into my head that the program isn't going to be perfect. There'll be days where you miss a workout. There'll be days where you eat something you're not supposed to. That doesn't mean everything else goes down the toilet. So that's what I did for attitude. Exercise, I set my goal to work out 30 minutes every day, Monday through Friday. And I created my own program, kind of mixing Turbo Fire, Turbo Jam, and various boot camps. So that's what I did for exercise. And then for food, I knew that I needed to get some sort of control on that, so I decided to track it. And I found this great website called Loseit.com, and it's a food tracking website. You can track your food and exercise. And they also help you set up a little plan when you first start. So you tell them your starting weight, how much weight you want to lose, and by when, and then it tells you how many calories you need to eat a day to reach that goal. So my goal is to have lost 30 pounds by the first week of June. And so to reach that goal, I'm eating around 1,200 calories a day. And so I went on there, set up my little plan, and started tracking my food. And I really, really, really love this website because I've tried food tracking websites in the past, a ton of them, and I never kept up with them. Even the ones that were really easy to use, I never kept up with them because it was just such a pain for me to log on the internet, log into the website, log in my food after every meal and every snack. It was such a pain that I just never kept up with it. But this website, they actually have an app that you can get for your iPad or iPhone, and you can, put it on there, and oh my gosh, to have it where you just click on the app and then log it in, and then to have it on something that portable and that easy to use, oh my gosh, has just made it seem so much easier for me, and so I've actually kept up with it. So I highly recommend that website if you want to do food tracking. And I do recommend food tracking because, for me, it has been the biggest tool, the biggest thing that has been my reason for my success so far. Definitely been the food tracking. Without that, probably wouldn't be getting the results and the success. that I have. So I highly recommend tracking your food in the beginning. So anyway, that's what I did for the month of December, and it was actually a very successful month. I'm very proud and happy with what went down. The last 2 weeks of December, I was pretty lax on tracking my food, and there was one of those weeks I also didn't exercise because I got sick, and it's kind of hard to exercise with junk in your lungs. So, but besides that, I did really well, and I was super proud of myself because I kept a good attitude all the way through, and I stuck with it for more than 2 weeks. And overall, I lost 5 pounds. There was like a week in there where I went up 1 pound, probably due to the no exercise and not tracking. I went up 1 pound to 139, but now like this first week of January, after getting back into the groove and tracking and exercising again, I'm back down to 138. So overall, I lost a total of 5 pounds. That's kind of where I'm at. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm very happy with that for a start, and so that's where that's at. My goals for this month. What I decided to do was set one new goal each month and then just modify the previous goals. So my modifications are still working on my perfectionism and just dealing with changing that whole attitude. Also becoming aware of the negative voices in my head and replacing them with something positive. That's my modification on my attitude. Exercise, I'm still doing 30 minutes every day, Monday through Friday. I've decided to add more stretching, and I'm turning up the notch on intensity, doing a little bit harder workouts with a little more energy. And then for food, I'm staying within like 1,200 calories, but this month I'm also tackling like my habits and nutrition a little bit. Because in December, last month, I didn't really worry about what I ate or when, as long as I stayed within 1,200 calories. This month, I'm aiming to eat 5 times a day, 3 meals and 2 snacks, and also to make it my goal to have a healthy, a nutritious breakfast, which, according to research, is to have some source of carbs and protein, and then also preferably fruit. So I'm just focusing on breakfast for right now, having a nutritious breakfast. So those are my modifications, and my new goal is to drink 1 water bottle every day. And this is my water bottle. I don't know if you can see it or not. This is my water bottle. It's exactly 3 cups or 24 ounces, and so my goal is to drink one of those every day. So those are my goals right now for January. So you're all caught up to speed on what's been going on, what I've done, where I'm at with my weight right now. So I will see you guys next Friday for another update on my weigh-in and how the week's gone. Stay strong, guys. Have a great weekend and a great week. Yes!